Hello Little Scholar School, welcome to Scholars on Screen Robotics Lab. In this video, we are going to learn about blocks of a robot. As we know that to make a robot, we need electrical, electronics, mechanical and other components. And there are hundreds and thousands of different components available to make different types of robots. But we can group or categorize all those components into 6 different blocks based on the common properties. So here we are going to categorize any robotics components into 6 blocks. They are 1. Power block, 2. Controlling block, 3. Communication block, 4. Sensing block, 5. Movement block and 6. Structural block. Let me explain you first about these blocks, then we see few components and categorize them into blocks. Now let's go to the second block, that is controlling block. Each robot consisting of a unit which controls its own machinery, electronics, motors, sensors and other devices connected to the robot. Basically, this unit is a simple microcontroller chip or a programmer board or a motor controller unit. Usually, software program is written in these units and all other devices are connected to this unit only by using external connection pins. So here we have the few example boards. So this is Arduino board. This is motor controller driver. This is a mini or nano Arduino board. This is motor shield driver. This is various other devices controlling board. This is heavy motor controlling unit. This is relay or other devices controller unit. These are other examples of programmer boards. These are few examples of controlling block. So simply any unit which controls its own machinery, electronics, motors, sensors and other devices will come into controlling block category. Let's go to the third block, that is communication block. Robots are not completely automatic. A person or a master must give commands either continuously or once in a time to run that robot. For that, there must be some devices which communicates human language into robot language and also robot language into the language which humans can understand. Sometimes there is a need to have communication between 2 or more robots. Here we have few examples of communication block. A joystick controller, which is very simple unit. X-axis and Y-axis joystick controller. A radio frequency controlling unit. A Bluetooth communication device. LCD display. A buzzer. Are few examples of communication block. Sometimes mobiles, computers or the devices which gives commands or information or signals to the robot or also falls into the communication block category. fourth block is sensing block. Robots do automatic works or assigned tasks by detecting the surroundings and conditions. For this, robots need constant input to its controlling block to take decisions. For that, there are sensors which reads and responds to its surroundings. Sensors either detect the natural information from surroundings or it can produce its own signals and sense back its deflections from the surroundings. IR sensor, ultrasonic sensor, light sensor, fire or heat sensor, touch sensor are few examples of sensing block. Now we'll check the fifth block, that is movement block. As robots do works assigned as per our requirement, it needs moving parts to pick objects, move from one place to other place and to do other works. So here we have few examples like a gate motor, a normal battery operated motor, a free wheel for balancing purpose, simple small DC motors, servo motors and wheels of different shapes, different type of gear models, fans are few components which fall under movement block category. Generally, gear motors are used to move robot with connected wheels and actuators like servo motors are used to rotate the arms. These are the few examples which falls under movement block. Now the final and sixth block, structural block. Robot need a frame, structure or a base where we can install or place all components. For simple robots, chassis give the structure like this. This is a simple robot chassis which comes in loose parts or a metal frame or even a simple small structure or another frame like this. And we also required screws, spacers and nut, bolts, few other components to keep the structure. For humanoid robots, complete body acts as a structure. These are the 6 blocks. 1 is power block, 2nd is controlling block, 3rd communication block, 4th sensing block, 5th movement block and 6th structural block. Any robot in this world can be divided into these 6 blocks only, where each block is important and without which any robot is incomplete. We learn more details about these components from each and every block in other videos.